Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today. Fanboys, go ahead and click off. This is not what you think it is. But so you see the title. The Lakers snap their 4-game losing streak and get a win against the Clippers. And if I'm being honest, to me, this one of the better games I've seen LeBron James play. You know, he was hitting some mid-range jumpers, and you know, I must admit, one of the better games I've seen the deer play. AD played a good game, and then, you know, some of the other players contributed as well. But what I want to talk about in this video is what I notice when the Lakers win versus when they lose. And I've said this time and time again, many videos, that LeBron James generally is not the tone setter for the Lakers. And when LeBron James seems to be in a good mood, meaning things are going his way, he plays better, and thus the team feeds off of it better. But generally, LeBron James is not the tone setter. Which brings me to this. And I've said this before. LeBron James is a terrible leader. But even more importantly than that, you know, it was said that AD was brought to the Lakers to be the one to take over the team. And to me, I believe this season, AD has been more consistent than LeBron James, which is not hard to do. But here's the thing. I think Anthony Davis playing alongside LeBron James is probably one of the worst mistakes of his career. And why do I say that? Because LeBron James is not a great leader. AD is not naturally a great leader. So when you're not naturally a great leader, to me, you need to play alongside someone who can help nurture your leader skills, which is not LeBron James. It would have done AD good to play alongside of a Kobe Bryant for some time in his career. And not just play alongside of him, but you have to be in the mindset of really trying to soak up and learn. You know, for everything that Kobe copied from Michael Jordan, I believe the thing that really made Kobe great was learning leadership from Michael Jordan. You know, Kobe's talked about things that Michael Jordan has told him about leadership. Phil Jackson has talked about things that he had to get Michael Jordan to tell Kobe about leadership, about letting the game come to him more, about learning how to just finish the game versus try to control the game the whole time. Michael Jordan was a great leader. You know, I think Michael Jordan was naturally a better leader than Kobe Bryant. And I have to say, I believe a lot of it is just how Michael Jordan was raised. Michael Jordan was raised by parents who were great leaders, to the family. So on the opposite end, I believe LeBron James was not raised to be a great leader. He was not raised knowing how to be a great leader. And therefore, if you are not raised knowing how to be a great leader and you are not mentored by someone who actually is a great leader, and I'm going to go ahead and say this too. LeBron James played his best basketball in Miami. However, I don't think he learned much in Miami. I think he was too stubborn, too full of himself to actually learn anything. to learn anything that would have really helped him over the years. I think LeBron James played so well in Miami. Number one, because he was playing alongside a champion. But number two, he was in a position where people were holding him accountable, where people weren't just letting him have his way. But I don't think LeBron actually took that opportunity to really learn what makes a great leader. And therefore, we go back into this whole thing of when we say, who has LeBron turned into a great player? When people talk about Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Michael Jordan turned Scottie Pippen into a great player. Why hasn't LeBron James done that for anybody? Because he is not a great leader. And therefore, this whole thing with Anthony Davis, this is why I feel like, Anthony Davis playing alongside LeBron James will never learn how to be the leader that he needs to be to actually take over the Lakers. Even though, again, I think he's playing more consistent than LeBron James. Again, not hard to do. All you got to do is try 80% of the time. And you can be more consistent than LeBron James, who kind of plays up and down depending on his emotions. But yeah, I don't think AD is ever going to be what people want him to be, or what people hoped that he could become at some point. I think AD. I'm trying to think who he could even play for or alongside, and at this point in his career, it may just be too late to learn such a thing. But yeah, LeBron is not it. But yeah, so this is just kind of what I was thinking about. Like I said, as I watched the game, but not only watched the game, as I was looking at a lot of the post-game interviews, looking at AD talk and looking at LeBron talk, looking at Darvin Ham. And last but not least, I'm going to say this too. To me, this whole positionless basketball thing, it goes beyond that. It goes, is really stretching into, or has stretched into not just the players on the court, but everything in the organization is almost positionless now, right? Because, players have more power to throw their weight around. So it's like a lot of times these coaches, you don't even feel like they're really in control of the team, man. Especially any coach that's coaching LeBron. I think we all know that. So this whole positionless thing is like, when there's no positions, there's no hierarchy. And this is a problem. Again, this is why Golden State is the only dynasty to be built during LeBron's time. In the middle of what should have been LeBron's time. Like I said, I say LeBron's time started around 2012, when he won his first championship. And I think that Golden State actually played team basketball. They actually seem to have some sort of roles. And that's not really surprising, being coached by Steve Kerr, who comes from playing for a dynasty himself, of understanding that. But yeah, it's just like today, but because there are no positions in anything, it's like no hierarchy exists. And that's a problem. To me, when you're trying to build something, you need definite positions, you need definite leaders, and not just placeholders, which, to me, when I look at Darvin Ham and LeBron James, that's what they really are. Is they're the placeholders for these positions. But again, to me, it should be a definite conflict of interest that Darvin Ham is on Clutch Sports. How is that not? You can't tell me that ultimately LeBron James doesn't have more power than Darvin Ham. Again, LeBron James supposed to be the leader of the Lakers, but LeBron James is just not a good leader in general. He's a placeholder of what should be a leader, but he never learned how to be a leader. Fanboys, any of you could tell me at what point LeBron James actually learned how to be a leader? And don't tell me high school. But anyway, we gonna wrap this video up here. I'd hate to disappoint you, fanboys. I told you to click off at the beginning that this was not about to be praising the Lakers for snapping that 4-game losing streak. This is about the thoughts that came as I was watching the game and listening to the post-game interviews. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think about some of the things I was saying here? Just like I said, about the fact that Anthony Davis is not in a good position to actually learn how to be a leader. And if this is not something, if you were not raised like that, if you were not raised with leadership qualities, then you really need a mentor to teach you how to do that. And again, this is what is wrong with LeBron James as well. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.